Calgary-Fish Creek.
Mr. Speaker, when government introduces sweeping changes to legislation, it's important that as many affected stakeholders as possible are able to speak directly with the minister responsible, in order to ensure, of course, that all sides of the issue are truly heard. Upcoming changes to employment standards and labour code are a perfect example of changes in government policy which will affect hundreds of thousands of Albertans. So again to the Minister of Labour, Edmonton, Calgary, Grand Prairie, or Lethbridge, which, if any of these, did you actually attend?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Making sure that our laws are up to date with today's modern workplaces is a priority for this government. Making sure that we have a consultation where we're able to hear from Albertans, making sure that we have representatives from labour organizations and employers is important. I did attend some of the consultations, Mr. Speaker, and I am pleased to be able to report that we've had common ground with all members. Employers, in fact, were surprised that Alberta does not have job-protected sick leave. Most didn't realize we were so out of step with other jurisdictions.
Minister, first supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, given that affected stakeholders would simply like the opportunity to have an open and honest conversation with the minister and to inform her of potentially serious consequences of proposed policy changes, and given that we heard that invitation-only consultations to date have been light on business representation while union presence has been consistently and notably strong, again to the minister, which businesses or business advocacy groups have you personally consulted with regarding proposed policy changes?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Talking about Alberta's workplace legislation is one of my core responsibilities, and I have been doing that since my appointment, including talking to the Alberta Chambers of Commerce, Edmonton Chamber, Calgary Chamber, chambers across this province, CFIB, other organizations throughout this process. All of these organizations have been invited to participate in this process. So we are making sure that we are hearing from a balance of voices from the employer side, labour side. All Albertans and anyone interested in employment standards or labour relations should go online and commit their thoughts to this process, which is open right now.
Minister, second supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, given this government has already failed to consult on numerous occasions with impacted stakeholders prior to introducing controversial legislation in this House, and given that thousands of Albertans have repeatedly and loudly expressed their distaste for this type of behaviour right here on the steps of the legislature, and given that government should listen to all viewpoints, not just the ones which align with their worldview, again to the minister, stakeholders want to be heard. Will you do the right thing and extend and enhance consultations? Albertans want to know.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It is very important to us that we have family-friendly, fair and modern workplace legislation that Alberta has been lacking. We are making sure that we are engaging fully, including over 700 employers having completed the survey online, including nearly 50 employer representatives attending the meetings that were held across Alberta. We have been engaging completely with Albertans. I am looking forward to seeing the results of the consultation, and again, I invite anyone who wants to participate to do so now.